Hello folks, in the previous video we showed you how to set up your trade copier. Now let me show you how to manage some of the details and systems in there. Under the trade copier process, you'll easily see that under Prime, you've created a trade copier demo. You see? And this is the direct trade process. You can, copier mode is on or monitor existing trades only. Under the copier settings, there are several different options. Under the general settings, you can change your copier mode of being on, which we're going to turn on right now, and monitor existing trades only. Copy existing trades is no, and trade comment. Now this is pretty good sometimes. If you have multiple systems running on one demo account or one system, you could easily just put in a comment of Prime or whatever name you wanted to use, and click Update. We've now turned our copier service on, and it will copy trade for trade from the Prime network. Under Risk Settings, I don't suggest doing this until you go through all the other settings as well to make sure you have everything exactly how you have it. Once you do, then you can do that. Here, a very prime feature is you can reverse trades. That's right. If you see a system that's really not working very well, or you pick a particular pair, in the future we'll have some systems like this. You can simply go reverse trades, and it'll reverse every trade that comes over. The risk type is very important too. We're on a lot multiplier of 1, which we set up in the beginning. If we wanted to change that for later, this is where you would set it. Slippage is a part of the process that all brokers go through, but what's an acceptable slippage between the process is how many pips. We'll talk about that in future videos. The max lot amount is 50, but really you don't want to use a standard lot on anything for a pretty long time. So having this here is fine. Our system will never use multiple lots at any one time. We'll always use a lot multiplier process. And is there a force minimal lot amount? And the answer is no. And click Update. You've now set your risk settings. Stops and limits. Under stops and limits, you can copy pending orders that are active, copy stop losses, and copy take profits. So copying pending orders is yes, copy stop loss is yes, and copy take profit is yes. And hit Update. Under disable signals, this is where it gets a little bit unusual sometimes. You can actually have your system that we're already filtering out, filter out the filter. That's right. If you seem not to really like the Euro AUD, like me, then get rid of it. And any trade that does try to come over that has a Euro AUD symbol to it will be ignored. If it's blue, it's ignored. If it's white, it will be used. Under the map symbols area, this is a system that in some brokers, some pairs may be called something else, like the WTI crude might be called something else. So if a symbol comes over for a trade from one account to another, the different symbols might confuse each other. Here you can map what one would call another. We don't need to use that feature since we're just using standard Forex symbols. Click back to My Copiers, and that's basically done. You're now completely set up on all the systems that you want. All right, I'm Max Farrow. This is DexFX Copy WB, and this was how to set up your trade copier.